Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and welcome to the GSA's Festival of Sourcing 2026. Right, the stop clock has started. We are on a mission because we have got so much amazing content to get through today. So Shivani is Chief Bell Buzzer. So everyone's got to stick to time, and that includes myself, so I cannot overrun and waffle too much in my 10-minute slot, so I won't. So all I want to do is welcome you all very much. We appreciate some of you have travelled from all around the world. We've got guests here from the Philippines. Jack, thanks for coming over. We've got Hemant flown in from India. We've got Guillaume flown in from Portugal, Gil from Norway, and people from all over. So thank you very much for joining us. Logistically, we are in this area. We've got this fantastic balcony for the day. When it comes to the evening, we've got full access to absolutely everywhere. So you can go down onto the race, not actually onto the race course itself, that would be stupid, but near the race course, and all the balconies over there, and enjoy the music and the festivities and things like that. But for the day, we're just in this area here. I would like to just briefly introduce you to the GSA. Hopefully all of you know the Industry Association, if not you wouldn't be here, but we actually sit right at the heart of the ecosystem of the buying and delivery of technology and business services. And you'll see that we've got a huge spectrum of everybody involved in that industry here today. So we've got representation and speakers covering the legal aspects, the advisory aspects, the buying side, the service provider side. And, we'll be sharing all of the latest thought leadership, some really great case studies, some great best practice of what's actually going on in the industry. And that's really what the GSA is all about. We're all about driving the industry with the industry, bringing the industry together to collaborate and to grow the industry and to grow the reputation of the industry. It's a massive industry. The industry is now worth over $1 trillion and employs more than 50 million people. But we're at a really, really complicated time for our industry at the moment because there is so much change going on. Obviously, AI is changing everything, and we've got a huge amount of AI in our agenda today. But at the end of the day, this is a people industry, and we're really, really focused on how we bring people on this journey with us so that the industry continues to be an absolutely fantastic place for people to work and the industry continues to grow. So you'll get a really good feel for the work of the GSA through the presentations today. We'll bring you up to date with the work that we're doing across quite a few of our working groups. So our Contracting for AI working group will give you an update. Our Agile Sourcing working group will give you an update, and loads more to boot. So my mission for today is that each and every one of you leaves enriched in terms of your knowledge. So just from the conversations I had last night with a couple of speakers, we were talking about things that I had not even contemplated. And that is like, what do we do with 2P transfer when people or services are transferred from people to agents? What do? We need to have some best practice and frameworks around that. We were talking about knowledge sovereignty. We talked about digital sovereignty and data sovereignty, but I hadn't been talking about knowledge sovereignty. So there's so much new issues and subjects, opportunities and challenges emerging all the time. And we will be discussing a lot of those today, but it needs to be everybody discussing together. So it's going to be a highly interactive, fast fire agenda for you all today. So please do get involved. Right. I think, am I ahead of time?
5 minutes ago.
Oh, Guy, I spoke far too quickly. I was so worried about being humiliated that I was going to be the first person to overrun that I went way, way, way too fast. So, well, that's good. I can let us start ahead of schedule and then somebody else can be the one that overruns. So that's cool. So, yeah, everything you need is available via the QR code. The other part of my mission today is obviously to have you enriched with knowledge, but to have you enriched with contacts. You know, it's going to be a highly collaborative, lots of networking, especially in the evening. For those of you that are staying on, there'll be huge amounts of time to network before the races start. The first race is at 5:45. The races finish at 8:45. And then we've obviously got the legendary Billy Ocean playing later on as well. So do network, and yeah. And I guess the other mission that I've got really is to try and get those of you that aren't already members of the GSA to join up. So that's my challenge, but at the end of the day, that if you're not a member, you've joined up, and you can also do that via the QR codes that are actually on your table. Right, so that's my brief intro. I will be moderating the whole day, and I'm really, really excited about today. You can probably tell, very passionate about all of the agendas, and I guess it's really going to have to use a Billy Ocean song title, really. When the going gets tough, the tough get going, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're really going to get going on all the challenges and opportunities open to our industry.